welcome back, welcome if this is your first time visiting the channel. Today is a full moon, and the full moon gives us an opportunity to make decisions, although we don't want to make them too impulsively, but it does give us an opportunity for clearing things. And if you have crystals, this would be the night to put them outside, get them charged, and moon bath. Just walk in the moonlight. Walk in the moonlight. This is my moon spread. It's my own. It is going to be, of course, circular, and it will give us some insight into what this full moon will mean for us. Full moons, if you ask anyone in the healthcare professions or police officer, they will tell you that it does make a difference. It doesn't matter that the scientists haven't come out with big studies, although there are small studies that show that the moon affects the gravity on all water. Basically, we're talking tides, oceans, things like that. But what are we made of as humans? All water. So we're going to take a look at the cards and see what this full moon has in store for us. It has a 3 to 4 day window. So, and then it kind of leads us as it's, moving on to the new moon into another phase. So what do we have? We'll start here with the Chariot. The Chariot is showing us that, yes, there will be movement on whatever projects or things that you're trying to initiate during this full moon, if you put the effort in. Again, that is if you put the effort in. It's not going to happen magically. Although the Chariot looks very magical and it has, the comets astride, it's showing that this is going to be a time of movement and a time that will get your projects going. Our next card is the Fool. He is on a journey, as you all know from the Fool card, but take a look. He is starting his journey on the full moon. So interesting. So where's he going? Is he going to step off that cliff? Are you going to step off that cliff and take the first step? Are you going to be smart and maybe take a step back and not be so impulsive? That is something that we should think about during full moon, not to be impulsive. Don't send that text yet. Don't send that email yet. Think about it for maybe a couple of days. Because what's in that bag he's holding might just be best kept in that bag for a couple of days, and it will still be there, when the full moon has started to wane and we are heading towards the new moon. So just a little message there. The next card is the Magician. Okay, so some magic is definitely going to be happening. So what you're putting into motion with the Chariot, the things that you want to move on, and that you're going to be very careful of on how you are moving, because you have the Fool with his bag that is closed. We don't know what's in that bag, but maybe it's just not time for it to come out. But we have the Magician who's going to say, you have all the tools that you need to make whatever it is that you're working on happen. And he is definitely, ready to help you. This is a major card, a major life event card. So after the Fool comes the Magician. So interestingly enough, he is there to help the Fool, us, who whatever it is that we're trying to do. He's giving us the tools. He's saying, you've got the tools. It might just be not the exact moment to start this whole thing, whatever it is. The next card, okay, that's all right. We've got the Devil reversed. So the devil reversed isn't, a, a bad thing. Devils usually mean that things are, you're chained down, or you're feeling tempted by something. This is saying in reverse, it's not so much of a temptation to make that impulsive decision. It's going to be a little bit easier to not make that impulsive decision, not make that bad decision, because we're seeing him in reverse, which is I don't want to say a good thing, but it's going to give you pause for thought on things, and it is going to give you that time to think about that thing that you're starting here back with the Chariot that you want to do. Next card is the Empress. Okay, the Empress is in the upright position, and she is another major card in the deck. And I did shuffle these, but these are coming up with some major arcana cards. She has a shield. She is going to be protecting you during this time, these days, at least 3 to 4 days of the full moon. And as we wane towards the new moon, she is definitely going to have her eye on things. She's looking to the side. She's giving some side eye to something. So she's got an eye on, whatever it is you're doing with that Chariot card. But she's giving very loving and very supportive energy to you, and telling you that you have that energy, and you have people around you that are supportive, as an Empress would be in your life. The Empress would be someone who you absolutely have, undoubted trust in, someone who you know very well, someone who is perhaps even a mother figure, or someone who you look to as a mother. So that's what we have there. The next card is the Two of Cups. Great. Okay, so if this is at all about relationships that you were considering starting, or something that has to do with a relationship with this Chariot card, this is positive, a very, emotionally charged card that is saying things are going to go your way. They are, this is indicating it's between two people. It may be a work relationship. It may be a actual, love relationship. But whatever it is, these guys are happy. They're it's almost, like we've got plenty here and we're happy. And this thing back at the Chariot that you were starting on the full moon, it's, you're going to be celebrating at some point about whatever it is. That's great. Okay. And the next one, our last card is, okay, Eight of Wands. Things will move fast. After the full moon, expect action. Expect things will move fast. We've got the bird. Even the bird has a cape, and he's like a little Superman in this card, flying and moving with the Eight of Wands that are moving very quickly. So this issue, or this, not issue, but the thing that you want to do, the thing that the Chariot is moving you to do, when it starts to happen, it's going to happen fast, very fast. Those wands are moving quickly. And the bird is giving us that, superhero. You've got a superhero in your corner. You've got a literal superhero in your corner on whatever it is that you're doing or wanting to do with moving forward with the Chariot. So that's awesome. A superhero in your corner as things move forward. So that is the moon reading for the full moon. And I hope this was helpful. Please leave a comment if this resonated at all with you, or if you are finding that it is relating to something that you are starting with the Chariot, and things that you want to see move forward as we go towards the new moon. And many blessings, and have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead as we traverse the days that the full moon does impact the earth with its tides pulling the water with gravity. And remember, we're also made up of water, and there are studies that show that maybe it's not, completely scientific. But again, ask anyone who has worked in healthcare, in the emergency room, in obstetrics, especially the delivery room. Ask police officers about what their full moons are like, and they will tell you stories that no scientific study will probably be able to share such stories. Because, think about it. Our brain makes about a pint of fluid a day for cerebrospinal fluid. That fluid is moving, and that's about as scientific as I'm going to get. So again, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more of these interesting little insights into what's going on with life. And again, have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Okay, take care until the next time. Bye-bye.